Hi everyone, it's Cynthia Painter here from Create Action Now, and today I'm talking about how to be an effective presenter even in a disruptive environment. Now, I've actually also titled this 10 P's to presenting well in a disruptive environment. This actually came out of me attending an event recently where it was a very disruptive environment. It actually was a mums in business event, which is fabulous, but the location left something to be considered because it was actually in a playground of a function centre, which meant it was very noisy, and it was a proper function centre, but it had this particular playground and there were kids everywhere. There were other people. It was all being shared. The organisers did the best that they can, but what was important was what the speaker did, and the speaker inspired this particular 10 Ps or this particular podcast that I'm going to share with you today. Okay, so 10 Ps to being an effective presenter even when the environment is disruptive. Okay, so the first one that she did, this particular speaker, was being positive. So the first one is positive, that if you stand there and go, oh my God, this is all going to go to crap, then you're not going to do very well as a speaker. Your mind is going to project that right out and everyone's going to know what you're thinking. It's going to be written all over your face. So the main things, first of all, is be positive on what you can achieve, what you can do, and that you can make it work. Right, so that was the first one, being positive. The second one is poised. So being poised, which is being calm and on point, being able to just take that breath and really keep your cool, right? No matter what's going on around you. So if you stay poised, that's going to help you navigate whatever comes up. And the speaker particularly did that. Okay, the next one is being persistent. So being able to go, I'm going to keep going no matter what. Now, I don't mean if there are fire alarms on and you need to evacuate the building. We're not talking about that. But being persistent in a disruptive environment of being there for your audience and being able to be there to deliver your message and be focused on that. So the next one is about being purposeful. So leading on from being persistent, being purposeful. What is your focus? You are there to deliver to the audience. You are there to deliver a topic, and particularly when you're speaking at somebody else's event or even your own, people have turned up because they want to hear you. They want to know what it is that you're talking about. You have put a promise out there on what you're going to deliver. So it's really important that you're purposeful in delivering that. So stay really focused on your message and really focused on your audience. Okay, our next one is being prepared. So being well prepared, this particular speaker knew her stuff, knew it inside and out. She was prepared in what she was going to cover, and that's really going to help you when everything else is chaotic around you, that you're not having to sit there and go, what am I going to talk about? All right, so being prepared, an important one. Okay, the next one is plan ahead. So we're not always going to anticipate that things are going to go wrong, but as a speaker, you should have some level of thinking that through. What could probably go wrong? It could be with slides if you're using them, maybe that there's no clicker if you're using that for your slides, or no microphone. So you really need to plan ahead or what could potentially go wrong and how you can handle that. This particular speaker did that well. She's used to mum events, and she actually had some things on handouts, thinking that it might be a bit hard to hear her or she might get disrupted while she's talking. So planning ahead is really great. Okay, the next one, passionate, absolutely passionate. If you are passionate about what you're talking to, you will cut through the noise so easily. You will have people eating out of your hands if you are passionate what you're doing, because they won't be able to turn away. They won't be able to really focus on everything else if you are exuding your passion. Now, that doesn't have to be in an extroverted way. That can be in an introverted way. But you can still be passionate in what you do, and that can come through regardless of your expressions and so forth. So being passionate about what you do and letting that passion shine through for your audience, that will keep them motivated and focused as well. Okay, an important one, simple one, is project. So really important to project your voice. Okay, so be able to really project your voice out there so it hits the back wall. Now, that's not yelling and screaming, but being able to project your voice in the environment so everyone, even at the back, can hear you. And of course, if it's a disruptive environment, you're going to need to up the ante in projecting your voice with that as well. Okay, number 9 is to be very present. So it's important to be present even when all the chaos is going on. It's too easy to get also distracted yourself, and so everything goes a bit haywire on what you're wanting to be able to achieve. If you're distracted, your audience is going to go with you. Okay, so stay very present in your focus in what you're doing, and let others have somebody else who can handle everything else that's going on for you. And last but not least, professional. At the end of the day, you're there to do a job. You're there to be able to present a message and engage that audience. So even when everything is going to absolute shite, you need to be able to stay professional. Now, professional is relevant to what you do, your audience, and so forth. What's applicable in one environment is not applicable in another, but there's still a level of, I'm here to do a job, I'm here to deliver an outcome, and that's what I'm going to do. So there are my 10 P's on how to be able to present so well in a disruptive environment. And it does happen. Things aren't always going to be perfect. In fact, perfection doesn't exist. So I hope you got things out of that. And if you want to know more and you want some help on being able to present, then comment below or send me an email, and let's book a time to talk through how I can help you be able to be a more effective speaker, be able to get your message out there more consistently, more readily, so you can grow your business and reach your audience. All right. Until next time, brilliant people, I look forward to seeing how you show up more in your business. Bye, everyone.